Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of January 11th to the 17th, 2021. And I do want to take this moment to remind you, of course, as always, to head down below and like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button for me and that little notification bell. Now, I meditated on your energy overall for the week before beginning, and the message that came through was making improvements. Making improvements. So let's do some shuffling. I want to get this going by pulling a couple messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And while I shuffle, it's a good reminder, this is a general reading for our lovely Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and if love comes into the equation, Venus. And if you're new to the channel, when shuffling, I do typically take flyer or jumper cards, and when guided to, I pull from the bottom or top of the deck. Alrighty, what do we have for our lovely Libras to begin this weekly read for the 11th to the 17th of January? Whoa. Keep them coming for Libra. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so first and foremost, we have a leg up. It does feel like if you've been struggling with a business or a project or whatever you've been trying to work towards the success of, Spirit in the universe will step in and give you a leg up in one way, shape, or form this week. I do see it being quite refreshing, exciting, nice. And it feels like it's their kind of way of rewarding you for making some of these improvements, that you plan to or are making at this time. And we have deep knowing and chopped wood. It does feel like it's a week where you have this deep inner knowing about the future of a project or a business, or about your future in general, or maybe this deep inner knowing in regards to a situation you're dealing with, maybe somebody. But either way, it does feel like you will sort of redirect your energy towards your work. You know, maybe cleaning up around the house, doing chores, definitely to do tasks in order to maybe distract yourself or not to think about some of these things that could stress you out if you think about them too much. And then unfinished symphony and chaos and conflict. Uh-oh. I'm just kidding. It feels like there is something you have yet to say that is like on the tip of your tongue. And for whatever reason in the past, you've held back from expressing those feelings or that feeling. But it does feel like this week it might be the week to kind of express it, to get it out into the universe, out into the open. But don't be surprised that as a result, if it brings a little bit of chaos and conflict into your week. And I know Libras have been striving and doing everything to kind of achieve a sense of peace within their daily routines. So this should be interesting. Bear with me. They are just telling me to rearrange. We're going to do some shuffling now and pull 7 tarot cards. Not that deck. One card for each day of the upcoming week. One shuffle. Second shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, to continue this weekly read for our lovely Libras. Wonderful Librans. This weekly read, thank you, Spirit. Nice. Keep them coming for our lovely Libras. Thank you, Spirit, for this upcoming week. I think we have them all. No, we do not. Interesting. We're going to pull the last one from the top of the deck. I mean, it does feel like a very emotional week just in general for all 12 signs. But we're starting off on Monday with the Six of Pentacles. So you start off the week on a good note, my friend. Being side by side with this a leg up card, Spirit and the Universe is coming through to start your week off with this leg up. Maybe it's an opportunity to enhance your business, or a connection that you make with somebody that will enhance your career, or whatever, once again, you're working towards. Nice. It's a good start. And again, it'll make you feel good. It's gonna, it may have came as a little bit of a surprise, and it might still, but less of which because you were drawn to this reading. Moving on to the Star card. And so on Tuesday, there are still emotions, Libra, that you need to heal from the past. You've been through a lot in your love life, in your career life, your finances, you name it, your soul connections. And so there's some healing that's left to be done. You're not the only sign this week, so don't feel alone. But it does feel like it could be an overwhelming day. Emotions and feelings about certain situations in general being brought back to the surface so you can deal with it, learn from it, grow from it, and move towards all the success you have ahead of you. And maybe even making some improvements to your own habits when it comes to your emotional, when it comes to your emotions in general, or when it comes to your thinking habits. Wow. And Spirit and the Universe sees that you're doing a good job with this, even though it's not easy. Because when we move on to Wednesday with the Justice card, and they give you a little sense, or the sense comes over you that justice is coming towards you in one way, shape, or form. The scales are starting to balance out if it feels like they've been a bit wobbly. I mean, this is your card, Libra. You're all about justice. You're all about balance. And so when something or somebody or a situation or things just feel out of whack, or, the scales once again aren't balanced, Libra's not feeling at ease. And so Spirit and the Universe sees that, and they're doing what they can to help and assist to get those scales balanced once again. And part of which is to help, healing is part of that process. And the Hierophant to move right along. And so you move your way to Thursday and you're feeling pretty good. It's like maybe the leg up at the beginning of the week, or the healing is feeling refreshing to kind of get that out of the way. Or maybe it's just the sense of justice on Wednesday, but all of which leads you up to feeling quite good, a bit more peaceful on Thursday. And they're saying, see, when you do what you got to do, you trust us, trust the process, trust the universe, things work out. But they're saying, don't get distracted from what you know you need to achieve. You have a lot on your plate, Libra, but a lot of which is quite essential for a multitude of reasons. Feels like you make an impact on certain people's lives. So it's good that you're happy, content, and peaceful, but again, don't get too distracted. Take that beautiful feeling you have and put it into your work. And interestingly enough, we're moving on to Friday, where we have the Chariot card in reverse. And for whatever reason, you're left on Friday not feeling like going after your dreams, feeling maybe a bit stubborn or a bit stuck. Being side by side with unfinished symphony, it's because, my friend, you need to get whatever it is off your chest. Whatever it is you've been meaning to say, but just haven't had the courage to, or just it hasn't been the right time, or whatever the case may be. Because that's one of those blockages that's going to keep you from turning this upright and going after, or continuing to go after, everything you desire in this lifetime. Being aligned with the Six of Pentacles, they're saying, if you want these gifts and legs up from the universe to keep coming, you need to kind of, again, trust in the process and keep taking the messages coming in and roll with them. And in this case, they're saying, speak your voice, my friends, speak your truth. Even if it, again, leads to a little bit of chaos and conflict. Ooh. And then we're moving on to the King of Wands. And so Saturday starts, the weekend rolls around, and you're feeling very much in your power. It's like you bounce back. Maybe Spirit in the Universe does something to help you out between Friday and Saturday, or maybe you just simply got that off your chest. You spoke your truth, my friend, and look where it leaves you, stronger than ever, ready to be the leader that the world needs at this time, or at the very least, whoever you sort of help out in one way, shape, or form. It just feels like your strength is needed to kind of guide the way for others at this time, not to be too overly dramatic. And being aligned with the Star card, they're saying, see, if you didn't go through this healing, if you didn't kind of get those things off your chest and go through these rough times as well, it wouldn't have left you feeling as strong, feeling like you, feeling like a leader once again. 8 of Swords to finish off the week and spread. So Sunday rolls around and you're doing a lot of reflecting on what's keeping you trapped, or what's making you feel restricted or tied down in one way, shape, or form. For a lot of you, it can be your thoughts, but it does feel like you're moving forward, making more and more adjustments and changes and improvements to kind of relieve yourself from this way of being, or to not have to sort of make as many adjustments and improvements moving forward, setting a good foundation, if you will, aligning the scales and sort of declaring your own sense of justice and balance in your life once again. Wow. Let's finish this off by pulling a couple messages from the Find Your Happy deck to wrap up this weekly reading for our lovely Libras. Thank you, Spirit. And there we have our balance, my friend. Beautiful. Let's see here. We are all connected by our thoughts. Yeah. When you find yourself overthinking this week, or a bit emotional, or just sort of perplexed as to how to maybe make improvements moving forward, we all go through this. We're all connected by these thoughts, so don't feel like you're alone, even when things do get a bit lonely, my lovely Libra. And then we have, I deserve better. Ooh, it might have to do with this unfinished symphony situation, or somebody coming back from the past potentially, because that is just in the air in general this week. But you deserve better, so just keep that in mind. Set your own standards, my friend. Know your worth. My life is a courageous, creative adventure. Yeah, get in the mindset of trying to view it this way as you do keep making improvements and changes, because it is a creative adventure. And this will help you enjoy it more because you have a lot to look forward to, my friend. All right, Libra, with that said and done, I hope this reading was truly helpful. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment, as always, and subscribe to this lovely channel. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.